Hello everyone and welcome to Holistic Healing with Deepshika. So in the last episode I spoke about expectations, what it means and how they are not necessarily a bad thing, and how we often confuse expectations with the need for control and for things to go a specific way. So moving forward, let us discuss the other kinds of expectations. Expectations are not only towards others, but we often set expectations towards ourselves. We often tie expectations to our self-worth. We expect ourselves to succeed, to avoid mistakes, to live up to high standards, and to make those around us proud. We are often quick to judge ourselves and be harsh with ourselves in terms of our thoughts. And though setting high standards can motivate us, unrealistic self-expectations can lead to perfectionism. And if only things were perfect in this world. Perfectionism can make us feel inadequate, no matter how much we achieve. It's that inner voice that says, I am not good enough, or I could have done better. Perfectionists often struggle with self-compassion, making it difficult to see mistakes as learning opportunities rather than failures. So what do we do? Because it is unrealistic to say that have no expectations. But one way to manage perfectionism or to set achievable expectations is by reframing our expectations around growth rather than outcomes. When we focus on learning and improvement rather than getting everything right, we are kinder to ourselves. When the focus is on ourselves rather than the reaction that we would get from others, it is easier to get up, dust yourself and take the next step, even if it means a small, tiny crawl. This shift in mindset allows us to see ourselves with compassion, creating a more sustainable pathway to personal growth. Another way to reduce the emotional weight of expectations is by replacing them with intentions. Unlike expectations, intentions don't demand a specific outcome. They are more about aligning our actions with our values. For example, instead of expecting to complete a project without flaws, set the intention to give it your best effort and learn from the experience. This mindset shift allows us to stay grounded, as it focuses on the process rather than the outcome. Of course, the intention has to be the best, and this approach should not be used as an excuse to get away. Intentions create a sense of trust in ourselves and in life. By staying committed to our values and giving our best, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. We stop measuring success solely by outcomes and instead by the integrity of our actions. When I think of expectations, another word that pops right beside it is acceptance. Acceptance is perhaps the ultimate way to transform our relationship with expectations. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up on your dreams or resigning to mediocrity. Rather, it's about making peace with the fact that some things are beyond our control. By practicing acceptance, we release the need to control every outcome, freeing ourselves from the stress that often accompanies expectations. So as we wrap up today's episode, I invite you to reflect on how expectations shape your life. Consider which expectations truly serve your well-being and which ones hold you back. Remember that letting go of expectations isn't about lowering your standards. It's about creating more freedom, resilience, and acceptance in your life. Whether it's in your relationships, career, or personal growth, release the need to control every outcome. Allow yourself to be surprised by life. And remember that fulfillment often comes from the journey and not the destination. In the end, all I would like to say is that remember, expectations are not bad. In fact, expectations can often be the fuel we need. It is when we hold on to them way too tight and refuse to see the things unfolding in any other manner. It is when we get rigid and let our ego take over. It is when we are adamant on my way or the highway that we get entangled in the web of pain, disappointments, hurt, anger, and such like emotions. Thank you for joining me today on Holistic Healing with Deepshika. If this episode resonated with you, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who might benefit. Until next time, take care of yourself. See you next Thursday.